The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, Cells. It's all me. It's my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
I'm an artist that liver damages my art. I think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. That'll check you out. Give you some pills. Make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking.
I will.
But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
The voice acting, by the way, is so good.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll! Just another day. You crack on.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Alright, let's grab the tool, see if that, oops, wrong button, see if that helps with this. Tools, we want the pry bar, I'm guessing.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Oh, chain
adorned.
cutters, whoops, wrong tool.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Only 17.
In it,
right.
your face, adorned with the expression.
Well, I may as well.
Still not happening. It won't come off. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to
Well, we tried.
The door is closed.
The door is closed.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Is everything alright? Why do you not want to talk to me? Proceed.
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. God, I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Let's just do this by the book, okay? Why? I bring word of the end to come.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
You're a police officer, right? Cool, so am I. So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Man with sunglasses.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he police? What are you, the police, doing here?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay,
What?
I'm just looking out for...
you?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman? A horse-faced man? Say nothing.
You're a fucking asshole. Are we done here?
Interesting.
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like crap, bumful. I don't look like crap. I know it's intentional. The last couple of days have been rough. Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does. I'm never going to get this case solved. I know. The last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise? I'm gonna go for the Elu de coup.
You know what
let's
it
go.
is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know him from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? Another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
69. I'm from the 47th precinct, right? Right?
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still be my station.
My condolences. Go ahead. Have another guess.
Boy first.
Okay.
There we go.
That's plausible.
I got
That's
it wrong.
entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Gives you a long, meaningful look and nods.
Somewhere good.
Let's talk about the hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Weird it didn't say that. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe? Do you have a crime to solve? What else is in our imaginary police station?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Like partners in crime? You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. You seem like a bit of a drag, no offense, but I could do better. Kim's cooler than you.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style?
The man
Never
bites his
mind.
lip.
Partner.
Actually, you probably will cramp my style. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner, and he's going to know.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
He adds bitterly.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
She says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
He pauses for dramatic effect.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who is the far-out son of Long?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I say, it's just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Cool shades, are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Got some questions for you. I'm a
About
cop.
what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. A sad stack of shit next to someone far more proficient.
He didn't answer your question.
Now, will you answer some
No.
questions for me? Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things.
Say one.
Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man assigned.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Oh my god, there's more. Okay, why not? So, do you... Yeah,
Not yet.
I can see that.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh my god, there's... Watch out for yourself, loser.
Strange.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same. I should just ask him.
Yes, just cross it off the list.
Again? I can't believe
Look, I just
this
have to
shit.
ask. Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
Jean. He said okay.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay.
Can I help you? Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Hello, adjust your tie.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What is it about the way he carries himself? What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is right upstairs. This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke. I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
Tell me again about the muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
You're right, he was magical. Magically bureaucratic. I didn't like him as much as I like you. I didn't, he's a government official, I don't trust governments.
Ah, shoot. Why not?
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend? Read the room, Harry.
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? I don't want to talk about other people, I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
Let's try it.
Could he be
Wow.
a member of the homosexual underground?
Okay.
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
The homosexual underground?
Wide with surprise.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Sure, yes, I want to hear more about this homosexual underground you're part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
But why do you convene? What do you do? What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
But what do you convene and what do you do?
We're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature, very esoteric.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember whether I'm in it or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows? Maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
He circles his hands around you. I love the idea that Harry was a disco-loving gay man in a previous life and just can't remember. I think that's amazing.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least. Okay, Blink. I have to think about it.
Do think about it, officer.
This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me.
Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme erotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
So, absolutely brilliant. We really digging into what makes Harry Harry, and I think that's great. Homosexual underground. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in a hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell comprising against the state and perhaps even against men and women. Was this a secret handshake? What's going on? How are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And more importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. So yeah, I mean, let's figure out our sexuality. Let's do it. Well worth a skill point. So there's also no actual reduction to doing it, so why not? Alright, so let's quick save. What time are we on? It's 8:45 already. Right, any new dialogue options over here?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
$42. Screw it.
As you look around this room
Let's go.
full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a crap, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and doing that instead of helping people.
You saying we don't help people?
He puts the beer
I've
down.
been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. I've asked this before. Why are you hiding the victim? It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. Yeah.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
The lieutenant takes out his notes.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Could you say correct? Miss Orage disco dancer? Said you don't remember being a cop, said you don't remember reality. Oh, this is a red check. It can't be retried. YOLO.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Oh.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
It's true.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
So, scratch your head. What was your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and the uncommon silence fills the room.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
That's cool, that's cool. Another question. So she's not from around here?
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this.
So
you
what,
should keep picking at it.
What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Alright, when was the assault?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
He turns to Glenn.
Here you go, boss.
You said you partied, cool, that's cool, but what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Karaoke? Did you do karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
Listen, mate, I was trying to be polite.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
He points his beer can at you. Alright, well, we've progressed the case. We did take a hit on the old morale front, but...
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
She knows I didn't remember. I tried to hit on her. I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I don't remember, but I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I tried to hit on her? I don't remember if I did. I don't think I did.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
I
Yes?
didn't know. 28, why not, YOLO?
Only banal things strike one you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want.
Really not doing well on the morale front. Alright, so... We learned some stuff. I have another skill point, it's pretty cool. Right, we should be able to now cross the bridge though. And I need to make about 12 right now.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. The water lock starts moving.
Nice, nice, nice. Click.
All right, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Evrard, now you can.
Oh, Rael, let's go. Right. New part of the map. Magnesium, nice. Science is no entry. Interesting. Someone has broken the fence. Glory says the graffito to the ghost of us. Money gained. Love to see it. Right, well we're at 10, so we only need 10 more. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long
Rust
time.
peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
In this yard?
Flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
He is assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a block obscure?
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe there's something useful.
Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
Gives you a word.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland. At least in...
Alright. Music collection between the tarpaulin, underneath the tarpaulin. Well, I have a tape player. 1 empathy minus 1 logic. Tape I found in the shack. B-side.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play on the tape.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press your ear against the speaker.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Mega sad.
Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Nice. Tape player, totally worth it. We want to do karaoke. The boat is tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Bow knot, let's go. +1 drama, +2 drama theatre kid. Ah, it replaces your actual necktie. Broken into. Okay, just goes back to the beach. That's that fence. Ooh, weird, kind of a weird part of the map. Sands of Life North. Click it. Cinder blocks. Bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Yeah, look, there's a person. How do I get? I'd like to walk around there. Okay, I guess we go this way. What's happening? Right.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
I really don't care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it.
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
Hello. Don't call Abigail grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who is that?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me? Abigail? Don't call her.
Alright, we'll just leave it. Hello.
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece tracksuit puts down his pills and extends his hand in
Good
greeting.
to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Well, nice. Wait, tequila?
Yeah. Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year-long streak. Reality? It makes me aggressively sad. Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I've re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to the will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his stained jacket with a grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
He takes a sip from the beer.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks. Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation.
Could you and your pals sign this document? What do you guys do around here?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
I have a blue pen.
All right.
Idiot Doom Spiral. I need at least 2 signatures.
Hey, Abs! Hey, Abs!
Don't you? You cool, Abigail?
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Don't call her.
Trembling hand catches the paperwork. He lays it out on his knee and starts writing slowly. The handwriting is almost illegible due to shaky hands.
Don't call Abigail. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Can I have the pen back too?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I am going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
You've done a great service to the village, to the RCM and Rivershaw.
Hey, guys. We're heroes.
About fucking time, man. I've done my duty.
He brings his hand up to his head for a salute.
Don't call Abigail.
Thank you for your services, gentlemen. Should we go and mail these? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Mailbox Plaza, let's go. We are messing around. Let me throw my bag. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. No, equip the hat. I want my tools, right? Yeah. New map, new items.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
I am, yes. And you a kid, Master General? It's impossible to be good with kids, they're too stupid.
You're right there. Let's see if we can find some police work, shall we? We're not getting anything here.
Hey,
The
where's your mum?
kids don't reply.
Alright, bye. Details. Okay. Enter this hut.
Hello, mister.
Little Lily. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank
She
curiosity.
clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical.
Where are your parents?
My mom's outside, and I don't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. What is that? Point at the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
She yelps.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
What's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure, just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
What are you holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Oh, okay, well, pleased to meet you, Lammy.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy. Bye!
Cool, right. Wow, this section of the map's massive. The water runs from the west, rather, the rest. Oh, I'm guessing I just can't walk across. Yeah, thanks. Sewage. Wheel. Quick travel. That's cool.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Put 10 cents in and dial a random number. Let's not do that. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't expect it to open up this much. This is so cool. Buzz hum, the electricity flows through the wires at an audible power.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you see what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know...
He takes glass.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer.
Can you still shoot that?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Nice.
Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to a son pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and
You
smiles.
officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilestam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on, hypertext? Wait, what was that about before the windows? You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hands on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his warm-themed colouring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into verbs lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why? Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain? If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
Yeah, just, you know, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Can I, like, pry bar these, maybe?
You take the legal documents out.
Ooh, 5 real, let's go. It's also desolate. Oversized superstar sunglasses. Let's freaking go. That's pretty cool. I really don't want to lose one on visual calculus, like, but they look cool, and that's what matters.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
Wait, I can't see anything interesting.
You don't have a reason to. Yet. Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
It says number 11. Military blockades. Oh, look, it's the expedition, guys.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn waterlock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass, not like walking over a nice waterlock.
The waterlock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
Yes, Gary.
If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it. Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found it?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
He says briskly enough that he seems taken
It's
aback by
clear
it.
that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition. Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual... I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
I'm gonna go.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer? Yellow man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Yeah, I'm more of a city boy too.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
I am neither of those, I can assure you. I am by the book's class as a whistle. Clean as a whistle officer of the law. I am not even tempted to touch intoxicants. Degenerates, I've been trained to identify the slight hint of degeneracy by the preeminent authority on it. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or degenerate. Maybe both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink. Go at the top on mine.
I've been tempted on occasion, but someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
His gaze shifts to a little soggy logs on his
He
feet.
pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people. Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
Is this your mug? Hold up the mug. You were surprised to see my colleague?
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
The lieutenant is a native of Roshaw.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said that phrase. That's not something many people go around saying. Seems as if you were calling it longingly when you cried the phrase. I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes. You're like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like these. Like this. Home is a colonial mug collection.
How do you mean? Forgive me, officer, but we've only just met.
He is trying to avoid lying to you outright, in case you really have been to his apartment.
You're acting kind of suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? Alright, I believe you. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
I can't believe this actually had an impact on it. That's wild.
You're not going to find me, are you?
I am. Rip out a fine for 20 rounds.
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again. You have my word. I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property, I've been having trouble at work lately. The Koikos are price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
What did you do?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Bohemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged in the willing rags, in the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
Changes his mind, man. He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks dully.
Exactly.
Drolly.
That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
Oh, it says the crypto-fascist. That's such a fun change.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
So you live nearby in an apartment in Martinez, pointing in the direction.
Sure do, officer.
And you're a big man from Hengel fan? Very angry with you. I think I broke into your apartment. I'm very sorry.
How?
The colour drains from his face. I saw that ridiculous post there. I saw the post at your apartment. You know, I'm a fan myself.
But Why were you in my apartment, officer?
Just doing Mr. Clare a small thing.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk. But I don't even know what this is about. I just open the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it doesn't look like. But he doesn't like you. But he doesn't like you. Try not to crap yourself, Gary. Nod grimly. Our discussion on this topic is over, Gary.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. About some theories. Stupid. Shouldn't have run my mouth loud like that. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay?
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door-opening operation.
You know anything about the hangman in the Whirling Rex?
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug, but I have nothing to do with that.
Shifts uncomfortably in his clothes.
Uncomfortable shifting around doesn't make him the killer, though. It's something else.
Cryptozoologist.
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
We're YOLO.
That shirt looks
Let's go.
very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something going underneath it.
It sounds like he's wearing some kind of armor under his clothes. You can't tell it's there just from looking at him. Probably stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons a shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see glaring white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates cover his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth. This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Give me that armor now. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary? Do you know who killed the hangman?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But...
The hell, Gary? You
in trouble?
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the yell. Give me the armor.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly. It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know. and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
This is all he knows.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Thank you for your cooperation, Gary. Smashing the quest completion. Let's go.